Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our father is on his way coming, and I thought I can see something small. What do you think? Hiyo makofi na kama ya kupita tu. Yes. Is something huge, but I'll just try and mention one or two things, maybe in 20 minutes or so. One of the things that God requires from us when He calls us is that we may cause impact for Him. Did you get that? Every one of us here, the desire of God where He has placed us is that we may cause impact, both in the lives of people and the location where He has positioned us. That is the desire of God. Impact is one of the requirements for every minister, not some ministers. Impact. Impact. Now, what is impact? Impact is undeniable effects. Impact ni undeniable effects. Therefore, we can say that impact is made. We make impact. We are not given impact. We make impact. Sasa, tunamalizia School of Ministry leo kwa sasa. Na tukirudi, tunarudi with single eye that we must make impact where we are. You can't stay in a place, man of God, for 1 year and there is somebody in that locality that doesn't know that there is a man of God here. That is not correct. Impact is causing undeniable effects. Undeniable effects. Effects that cannot be ignored. Effects that cannot be denied. Look, God did not send you where you are for presence. He sent you for impact. It may not come in a day, but God desires that you may cause impact. Not few of us, but all of us. Causing and sustaining impact. If impact is caused, if we make impact, then it means that we must sustain impact. Because you can have impact today and you don't have it tomorrow. You can lose impact. Now, the requirement number one to really make and sustain impact is something I think Bishop Patrick mentioned yesterday, and I would also want to add something or mention something on the same. Focus. Focus is the principle number one for making and sustaining impact. Focus. Tuko pamoja? Yes. Let's look at something. Luke chapter 19 and verse 10. Let's read this, all of us. 1, 2, go. So the focus of Jesus was clear. He did not come. In fact, healing, miracles, deliverance, all these things that he did, they were auxiliaries, they were subsidiaries. The focus was to save, to seek and save. So Jesus came with a focus. And when they tried to make him a king, he knew that is not what he came for. I want to mention to pastors, especially pastors in church, don't let the journey of ministry make you lose the focus. Because in the journey, you meet many things. Kila safari lazima ukutane na vitu. Some negatives, others positives. So Jesus stayed focused on that. Good things can break your focus. In fact, good things can break your focus more quickly than bad things. Is it not good to become the king? Yeah, they came. In fact, they came and they wanted to make him the king by force. He ran away from it. That tells you that in order to maintain focus, there are certain things you don't confront, you run away from. You run away from certain things. You avoid certain things so that you may maintain focus. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. So, where God has stationed you, know why you are there and stay on it. Don't go with what is popular. Stay on what you are sent for. Now, what is focus? Number one, focus is the act of concentration. I know you are busy people, but as you go back, I want to send you with one word: concentrate. Concentrate on. Look, you cannot become a master in what you give divided attention. You cannot become very good in what you give divided attention. Pastors' wives, ninawatuma na mission. Saidia mtumishi wa Mungu kuconcentrate. Asiwe na vitu nyingi sana. Yes. Don't have so many things. You are on this, you are on the other. You are on this, you are on this, you are in. Look, you can't do much when you are in too many groups. Look at somebody and tell them, when you go back. No. Tell them like you mean what you are saying. When you go back, concentrate on the main thing. Yes. Na wachungaji mkubali wake zenu wawasaidie kuconcentrate. You know your wife knows when you are too distracted. Sometimes it's not negative things that delays and interferes with our speed. It's the good things, but very many of them at the same time. You want to do a good conference, you want to do a seminar here, you want to do a crusade, all of them in 1 month. Ambia mtumishi wa Mungu concentrate. Everything becomes powerful when it is concentrated. Is it making sense? Yes. Anything becomes powerful when it is concentrated. When people want to kill you, they can't give you diluted poison. They give you the concentrated one. You get what I'm saying? Concentration is powerful. Go and concentrate. Don't be everywhere. The fact that you are available for every meeting means that you are not concentrating. MP akitana huko, governor akitana huko. Yani mikutano ikifanyika kwa town ukosagi, hakuna ile unakosaga. There is something wrong there. Look at somebody and tell them, concentrate. No, please understand, I'm not against those meetings. They are important. But not at the expense of your concentration. Hii mikutano yote ni auxiliaries za kukufanya maybe you were effective if it's so. But you must stay on the main thing. Stay on the main thing. And if you answer the call of full time, for those of us who are full time, live like you are in full time. Yes. Na wacha nikwambie kitu. If you give ministry the best, it is in the interest of God to cause the ministry to give you something worthy of what you have given to it. Yes. If you give God and the ministry your time, God will give you something worthy of your time. I'll say that again. If you give God and ministry time and divided attention, God will give you something worthy of your time. Wacha niwaambie watumishi wa Mungu, kama tungepea huduma seriousness, ile secular world inapatia what they do, we would do more than them. Hapo mmeongea na kichwa. Yes. Look at the way people would wake up very early to go to work. The attention, the time, the concentration. Number 2, what is focus? Focus is having one eye in an issue. Is having what? One eye in an issue. Focus is having one eye in an issue. Jesus said, if your eye be single, be what? He was talking about concentration. Singleness. Yes. Number 3. Focus is undiluted, undistracted pursuit of an objective. Focus is undiluted, undistracted pursuit of an objective. Focus is undiluted, undistracted pursuit of an objective. And then lastly, I think Bishop touched something on this. Focus is narrowing and channeling efforts and resources to what mainly matter. Focus, tunashika hata tunapoandika tunashika. It is narrowing and channeling efforts and resources to what mainly matter. It is narrowing when your efforts, when your energies, when your resources you have narrowed the places they go. You have narrowed the places your time goes. You have narrowed where your energy goes. Now, in fact, my focus was on what I'm about to mention now. Dimensions of focus, or areas of focus. Dimensions of focus, or the areas of focus. I'll quickly mention maybe 3 or 2. Number 1, you must focus your thoughts. You must focus your thoughts and mind. You must focus your thoughts. Your actions are products of thoughts. If you are thinking and your mind is divided in ministry, you will not be able to cause impact. Focus your thoughts and mind. As a man thinks, so is he. At this point, if you really want to cause impact for God, you cannot be thinking about whether you are supposed to be in ministry or in business. It's too late now. Yes. It's too late now. Thought. Focus your thoughts. If God has called you, make sure that the very first thing you give him and the ministry is your thoughts. Check. In fact, you must be able to do evaluation every day. Among the many things you have thought about during the day, what percentage does ministry carry? Si mchana mzima mtu anaweza kufikiria mambo mingi. Yes. So, among the many things that you thought about, among the many things that were in your mind, what percentage does ministry carry? Remember, what is happening today was a thought yesterday. So thoughts, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Not so he will be. He is. He has already determined his fate. It's a done deal. It's already settled. As a man thinks, so is he. Not he will. He will not be. He is already. The moment you begin thinking about certain things, you have already become. It is only waiting for manifestation. You see, you become before you manifest. You become powerful fast before you manifest power. You don't create power now and manifest it now. You become before you manifest. So, as a man thinks, so he is. Not so he will be. He is already. Thoughts makes people. What is in your mind can override what is in your heart. Your thinking pattern can destroy your vision. In fact, it is not only the heart that you guard, you also guard your mind. Yes. Because the mind is where decisions are made. The mind is where pictures are created. The picture of failure is not created in the heart, it's created in the mind. So, focus your thoughts. Focus your mind. Don't let your mind to be carried away by many things. In fact, I must tell you, don't let challenges carry your mind away. When you lose your mind, when you lose the control of your mind, you are finished. I'm telling you. Mtu akiwa mwenda wazimu wanasemanga amelose nini? Yeah. Unajua, there are statements Americans wametuletea and we repeat them like they are so easy. Like, have you lost your mind? Yeah. Umesikia watu wakiulizana hivyo? Yeah. Hata unauliza mke wako, have you lost your mind? You know what you're asking her? Have you become mad? You are no longer thinking right. Yes. If you lose your mind, that means you are no longer productive in the realm of men. Focus your thoughts. Think ministry. Think where you are going. Think what you see happening. This book of the law shall not depart from where? You are ministers. It's a famous scripture that you preach. Joshua 1. This book of the law should not do what? Depart from where? From your mouth. Then after mouth, how many times? Yes, it's saying that don't let your mind go somewhere else. If you are a minister, don't let business carry your mind. Your mind cannot be carried by business and do well in ministry. I'm not saying that preachers cannot do business. They can, but their mind is not there. Their mind is on the main thing. You become the best in what you give the best. Tuko pamoja? Yes, you become the best in what you give the best. You become the best in what you give the best. Focus your thoughts. Focus your mind. How often do you think about ministry? Do you think about what you want to achieve? What has consumed your mind is what will become tomorrow. What engages your mind most is what will become tomorrow. Number 2, focus your time. It is when time marries the plan of God that impact is born. Yani, ukiachilia time yako iwe one with the plan of God. That means your time is not being taken away by other things. Marrying means no sharing. When time marries the plan of God, impact is born. When you give the plan of God the best of your time, then impact is born. Let me tell you, anybody that has impact in any field, whether secular or ministry, check their time. Don't just envy his result. Check the way he spends his time. Yes. Check the way they spend their time. Check what takes most of their time. Check the investment of their time. Where do they deposit their time most? Because you are not permitted to get returns where you have not invested. Focus your time. In fact, nina suggest hivi, wachungaji, tukirudi, tutengeneze timetable mpya. Hivi kwamba by evening, you can account for your time. Unaweza kusema, my 12 hours, ilienda hapa, ikaenda hapa, ikaenda hapa. Na percentage ile kubwa ilikuwa kwa that main thing that God has given to you. Yes. If you cannot account for your time today, you will not account for your destiny tomorrow. If you cannot account for your time today, what did I do with my time today? What time went to what matters for me as a minister? What time? Mungu amenipatia masaa 12 leo. Ilienda wapi? Hayo masaa 12 lazima ni investiwe mahali. Iliinvestiwa wapi? What takes the greatest share of your time determines, look, what takes the greatest share of your time determines where you will be next. Focus your time. Don't let events control your time. Let your time control events. Did I say something there? Yes. Don't let, usikubali vitu ziamue time yako itatumika namna gani. Wacha vitu ambazo zinafanywa zifit kwa time yako. Do you understand? Yes. Don't let things control your time. Let your time control events. Am I saying something? Yes. Don't let things control your time. Look, don't give people time you did not budget for. Don't do impulse use of time. Tunakumbuka impulse buying. Ni kwenda kwa duka unaona kitu hakikuwa kwa mpangilio, unaamua kununua tu. And if your time is not budgeted, it is a guarantee you will waste it. Yes. If your time is not budgeted, the most valuable thing God has given you is not the gift, it's the time. Yes. Gifts came to stay. You can't make time stay. Yes. You can't make time stay. The Bible says we walk as wise. You remember Apostle Paul? Not as fools. What cause for this wisdom? That we are redeeming. Yes. Focus your time. What takes most of your time? Where does most of your time go? What takes your prime time? And you know time is not the same. Kile najaribu kusema ni kumaanisha ya kwamba kuna masaa ya mchana yako more productive kuliko ingine. Hiyo ndio inaitwa prime time. Just like vile mtu akona prime years. You are alive, and in the journey of life, when you are 20, even when you are 80, you are still in the journey of life. But that is not prime. Yes. You can't do much at 80. So, your prime time should be a seed. Just like your prime years should be a seed. Most of the people that have served God for 40 years, 50 years, I saw the other day Benin celebrating 51 years of walking with the Lord. You discover hawa watu hawakuokoka wakiwa wazee. Unajua, tunafanya mambo inakuwa general. Wacha nikwambie, wokovu si wokovu tu. Let me explain. Mtu ambaye ataokoka akiwa 20 years na mwingine aokoke akiwa 70 is not the same. Watu wameokoka, they will make it to heaven, but in terms of fulfilling purpose, mmoja ako disadvantaged. It takes time to build mambo ya Mungu. Ndio sababu, now this is the principle ya kwamba in the journey of life, your prime years must become a seed. Your most productive and fresh years should become a seed. Sometimes do things with that, even if you are not seeing result now, results will come. Yes. Ukiitwa uitike at 70. It is true umeitika. Na Mungu amefurahi. Lakini hata hakuna wakati wa kupanda. Unapanda nini at 70? Wacha tuseme ulipaswa kupanda you are 15 years. Na unajua haupandangi na uvune the same day. Sasa upande 15 years at 70. Miaka ya kupanda inaishia wapi? You are finished. So your prime time. Don't wake up to run to people, to see people. Pastors, can I help you? Reduce. Haupa itakaa kama kitu mbaya. Lakini kama unataka kuwa na real impact, uwe mchungaji mzuri. Punguza time ya watu, uongeze investment. You only become powerful with people when you have spent time with the God of power. Yes. Sisemi, look, you will realize when you spend 3 hours in the morning, everybody that will come to you after that, you will almost help them without struggle. But when you wake up with the people in the morning, by evening, umedhoofika. Kwa sababu ulijaribu ku withdraw without investing. Yes. Focus your time. Focus time. Focus time vizuri. Focus your time. Budget your time vizuri. Wake up on a plan. Don't let the day plan you. Plan your day. Tuko pamoja? Sasa mahubiri yangu inaishia hapa. Ni mahubiri ama ni mafundisho? Yes. Focus your time. That's why every minister should have the time they go to bed and the time they wake up. One of the things you will not be able to develop when you grow is habits. Old people are not good in developing new habits. I'm telling you. Yale maisha utaishi 50 years and above ni maisha ambayo umejengea foundation. Kama ulikuwa unaamuka mapema, hauwezi anza kujifundisha kuamuka mapema ukiwa 50. I'm telling you. Hauwezi. Sasa anza mapema. And by the way, I am an exhortation preacher. It is not late. You yes. Usiralange anytime alafu unaamuka anytime. Ati mimi nalalanga usingizi, sometimes usingizi haiko force. Kwa sababu uwezi lala saa 8 uamuke saa 10. Hata ukijaribu, utajaribu ndio, lakini siku yako haitakuwa productive. Yeah. Wacha nikwambie, hizi vitu zingine tumesoma and the hand way. Yes. There was a time I was sitting on a seat from 7 in the morning nikiona watu. Yeah. Mahali ambapo niliona imekuwa serious, nimekaa chini, mtu amekuja na mke wake, I'm talking to them, na sikujua nikilala. Kabisa na ndio wana pastor. Honestly, in the office. Pastor, tusikize tafadhali. Yes. Nimelala kabisa nikiongea na watu. Tusimame sasa. Sasa unajua zile vitu zina affect huduma, si vitu kubwa kubwa. Ni vitu kidogo kidogo tu. Hizi vitu kidogo kidogo ndizo zina affect ministry. The practice of small basic things makes you big. Yes. Hizi vitu kidogo kidogo tu. Yeah. Unajua, you don't hear things like devotion in many churches anymore. But I've discovered devotion is one of the key things for a minister. You don't get it. Let's appreciate our father is already here. To appreciate baba yetu vizuri tafadhali. I mean, our father deserves better than that. Daddy, you are welcome. We were trying to do some microphone test before you come. And because our father is already here, ladies and gentlemen, anything good you see, foundation yake, anything good you see in my life, foundation yake is on my father.